Yo, what's up everybody? Hope you're having a great day. In this video, we'll be going over Venom from the highly successful Insomniac Spider-Man games. While teased briefly in the first game, Venom didn't really get his chance to shine until the second game, where he was the main villain, and holy shit was he a menace. Insomniac's Venom is a nice refreshing take that brilliantly builds the tension and the horror aspect of the character, taking what worked in past versions and applying it here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel as we grow and take over YouTube like a symbiote to its host. Now, without further ado, why Insomniac's fresh take on Venom works so well. First thing I want to go over is the overall design. This Venom smartly took what worked in past versions and applied it all here, making a Venom design everyone could get behind. Insomniac's Venom is large and intimidating like Tom Hardy's Venom, yet brings out your darker qualities and has bonded with Spider-Man like Topher Grace's Venom, making it a nice combination of the two. I also like how this Venom's rage is visibly shown on his suit through this more twisted and demented version of the spider logo, giving it a creepier look than the classic version. Another example of this Venom's rage and power being visibly shown is at the end of the game, when you see Venom's most chaotic look yet, visually looking almost like a Venom and Carnage hybrid. Making it scarier is the fact this Venom tends to stand up straight, revealing his size as he towers over everyone. We also get to see Venom rock the huge wings from the comics, which is always awesome, especially on a Venom this size. Next awesome thing about this Venom is his voice.
Please, just give me back my son. We are your son.
This has to be the best Venom voice in any game, show, or movie. And it's done by none other than the horror legend himself, Tony Todd.
Be my victim. I am the writing on the wall, the whisper in the classroom. So now I must shed innocent blood.
Not just his voice, but the way they utilize him in this game is masterfully done. From echoing his host voice in the background to slowly being the main voice, the entire journey is written very well. They don't force it or overdo it, so when you do hear him, it just hits harder. He didn't even say one word before biting Kraven's head off. Like Ultimate Venom proved, less can be more if done right. That Venom would say feed or hunger, then let them hands do the rest of the talking. Insomniac's Venom kind of takes this route during battle, but definitely has compelling dialogue coupled with great voice acting. Next thing I want to go over is the symbiote itself. This Venom is a straight menace and villain. While in some ways it's comic accurate, it mostly does its own thing. For example, this symbiote being on Harry first. While I prefer Eddie Brock any day of the week, this actually ends up paying off, with the symbiote building a bond and being drawn to Spider-Man long before even going on him, even making the spider on the chest after simply hanging around Spider-Man. This symbiote suit takes a lot of energy from its host, while at the same time giving them a rush of excitement and adrenaline so they don't even notice. Then, when its host is in a weakened state due to exhaustion and can't help but fall in a deep sleep, this symbiote is able to take complete control, taking its host body for a joyride and even attacking the host's loved ones.
MJ. Run.
This symbiote is like the one in Spider-Man 3 and how it slowly overtakes you, bringing out your darker qualities. It bonds at a subcellular level, literally becoming a part of you. Peter in this game needed Miles' help, and Harry needed Peter. Only time it's not a struggle is if the symbiote chooses to move to a stronger host willingly. Something that's often overlooked when it comes to Insomniac's Venom is the fact that he's immune to fire. It's been said by creators and shown multiple times throughout the story that this Venom is indeed fireproof. Now, if you don't know why symbiotes have a weakness to fire and intense sound in the first place, it has to do with how they were created. The symbiote god Null wasn't pleased with the cosmic gods known as Celestials spreading life and light in his kingdom of darkness. So he pulled the first symbiote in the shape of a sword out his newly formed shadow and cut the head off one of the Celestials. Then turned the godly head full of cosmic power into a forge where he refined the symbiote sword, using a hammer and fire to perfect it. But in doing so, the intense heat and sounds left an unintentional weakness, a scar so old it came from creation itself. But this does not mean symbiotes can't overcome this weakness. The awesome thing about symbiotes is how adaptable they are. They're constantly evolving after each planet and host. Heck, Venom from Spider-Man PS1 can go invisible. That's why I like Venom being immune to fire, because I know symbiotes evolve. Plus, Venom arrived on a meteorite, so it only makes sense he can withstand heat. This gives Insomniac's Venom a huge advantage in battle and shows his experience. He's clearly been to many worlds and fought in enough battles and survived that he grew immune immune to fire. We discussed weaknesses, now let's talk powers and abilities. Like other versions, Insomniac's Venom has enhanced speed, strength, and agility greater than Spider-Man's. Venom is also extremely intelligent due to information contained from the hive mind and each host. His intelligence, plus the fact he has access to all your memories and emotions, makes him a master at manipulation, knowing exactly what to say to each host, and will go as far as sound like dead relatives to make you think and feel a certain way.
Don't be scared, honey. You finally have the power. We're going to heal the world.
This Venom also seems to use his tendrils much more often and creatively than other versions, during battle, while grabbing stuff, and even to help launch himself further while jumping. Another thing that I find very interesting about Insomniac's Venom is that he gained strength from the meteorite that brought him here, gaining enormous amounts of power when around it, allowing him to terraform the world into one big symbiote hive with ease. Instead of fighting Null like his comic book counterpart, this Venom almost seems chosen by Null, sent to Earth with a fraction of Null's power to ensure victory in a successful cleanse, as Venom calls it. This is clearly Null's power, as his symbol is seen everywhere, from the meteorite fragments to the symbiote's faces. This Venom also grows the huge wings from the comics, giving him the ability to fly, making Insomniac's Venom one of the coolest, most deadliest video game versions ever. Alright man, there you have it. Those are my reasons why Insomniac's Venom is a fresh take that did Venom justice. Let me know what's your thoughts on Insomniac's Venom down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.